wash the car, probably would look
That's a move. Nothing like a thick ass,
motherfucking thick for real. Oh God, like
thick ass girl.
Drumsticks. Jesus.
Oh, drumstick ass girl.
Hey, if you got them drumsticks, hey, I love chicken. What's good?
Oh,
hey,
prefer the breast? You prefer the breast or the drumstick of a chicken?
Breast.
The breast. I'm a drumstick guy.
See, I love breast.
If I can hold that
drumstick.
motherfucker in my hand like a fucking baseball bat.
Wasn't that shit called mutton back in the day?
Mutton is like a certain, mutton's like a certain kind of meat.
But it still look like a fucking drumstick in the cartoons, though. Bro. It's just like that big ass fucking drum, like
what
a
fucking
leg.
name? Mutton, you know? I want some mutton.
A mutton, please.
Okay, here we go, baby. IronMuscleNutrition.co. Guys, it's not IronMuscleNutrition.com. It's IronMuscleNutrition.co. That's C-O at the end. Don't get it confused because I got it confused all these weeks. Now, listen. It's almost summertime. It's hotter than hell outside. I know you dudes run around your tank tops, and you should be because it's almost summertime. You girls just run around them little skimpy shorts, and you should because it's almost summertime. Now, listen. IronMuscleNutrition.co. Pre-workout. BCAAs, bloodgasm for your pump. I said it last week. I'll say it again. You guys just going in there and you're working out, and you know you ain't got no pump because you ain't put nothing in your drink.
Pump
put in your drink, get a pump on, guys. IronMuscleNutrition.co. Use code NICK15 to get money off. That's code NICK15. NIC15. Now, as always, as usual, this is the Modern Rejects Podcast. We're going to start out with something funky, something real nice, something smooth on the beat. Shout out to Armored Sound for the beat. Let's get it pumping.
Yo.
Yo, welcome to the Modern Rejects Podcast. This is Nick.
It's your boy Chill.
Back for episode 33. If you need to find us, we're on the YouTube Modern Rejects Podcast and the SoundCloud Modern Rejects Podcast. I say it last week and I say it again, damn it. Put your tits back in your shirt and put your cock back in your pants because the Modern Rejects Podcast is on your radio. Today is May 24th, 2020. No, I'm kidding. 2019.
Yeah, you threw me off for a second.
7:05 p.m. Friday, located in the No Filters Studios.
Yo.
Shout out to all you people eating mutton out there.
Yeah.
Put it down because the Modern Rejects Podcast is on your radio.
Take the meat out your hand,
dude. It's a good day.
Yeah.
Friday, sun's out.
Yeah, but it's windy as hell.
Windy as hell.
Yeah.
Jesus is walking the street in his robe and everything.
And the devil.
The devil is a lie.
Motherfucking lie.
This the thing is I seen Jesus. So I'm like walking outside, right? And I see Jesus. I go, Jesus. He go, what up? I go, hey man. The devil. He goes, shh. He goes, shh. I went, whoa. Let me finish, Jesus. He goes, no. He goes, no. It's a lie. I went, yeah. You right. So shout out Jesus, man. We respect you. Hey, shout out my black queens too. We respect y'all. Also, baby, Round of Applause, episode 33. We're back at it. We cannot be stopped. We will not be stopped. Damn it, because we ain't going nowhere, bitch.
We ain't
what? going nowhere. We can't be stopping. Because it's bad boys for life. What's good, chill, man? How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
What's popping in these streets?
Man, album mode. That's what's popping in these streets right now, man.
I heard what's popping in the streets. You trying to find you a female.
Man, I'm trying to find me a nice little piece of something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to start it off right.
Yeah.
But I want something to be my inspiration. Because this album that's going on right now, y'all just...
You need that girl in the studio.
Yeah, something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, chill, that go hard, chill. That go hard, chill. You shut up.
Nah, I ain't.
Nah. You right. You right. We respect your queens.
Man, actually, I want her to critique me.
Yeah.
I want her to tell me, like, if some shit sound off, like, take that shit out.
Yeah.
Let me see what you talking about.
It took me a while to really take in a female's perspective. Like, not, like, when me and Mal got together and shit, like, she would, like, critique me on shit. And at first, it really bothered the fuck out of me, right? Because I'm like, this fucking girl, what the fuck she talking about? But then when time goes by, the critiquing really does help.
Yeah, because, you know, you got to have another point of view that's going to be able to attract other points of views, like different perspectives.
So basically, if you want to put in your resume.
Yeah, y'all put in y'all resume.
Put in your resume, man.
Instagram and
email,
Twitter. Chill.
Email it to rejectspodcast33@gmail.com. Look, we need front pic. We can't. You want what kind of pictures you want? Just front pic, just face pics, full body pics.
Yeah.
Do you go out a lot?
Yeah. Do you go out a lot? Like
big. That's important.
You know. Yeah, bro. For real.
Do you go out a lot? How many friends you got? What circle you running with? Are you bisexual? That's a big thing. We'll have a bisexual checkbox in there.
And also, I want to know how you feel as far as, like, do you have high expectations? Because if you do, I've been around that before. I don't set high expectations. I just go by how you are today. So I know how people are when it comes to them setting high expectations, and they expect you to have this and that before you can even dare do anything.
Now, also, what kind of race are we looking? Any race?
Any race.
Any race.
Any race.
You heard it, ladies. Any race.
Any race. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my black queens, though. They ain't no disrespect. But I'm just saying, like,
shout out to Black Queens.
You gotta respect everybody.
We respect y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can make it happen.
Hey, I think we can. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I respect women. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard to find that these days. But people rather take real shit than, you know, any kind of way, other way.
See, my thing has always been like, you know, like them Instagram models and shit, like, you know, like them skinny. Big titties, big ass, like the whole 9 yards. That shit don't attract me.
You know what's funny?
Like, that ain't attracted me for a hot minute.
Yeah, shout out Armor Sound. Yeah, Chan told me, he said, you know how when you go on Instagram and you see, like, certain models?
Yeah.
Go on there and try to find a video of her talking to see if her voice.
I've heard that before. I've actually heard that on another podcast where the guy's like, he's like, I'm into this Instagram model. Then for some fucking reason, she goes on Instagram Live and starts talking. I went straight to her Instagram. I followed the fuck out of her. I said, what the fuck she talking for? but like the whole big titties, like the big ass, like the big lip, like, you know, like the whole, like, that shit don't attract. I like a natural, and that sounds like cliche as fuck, but like,
it's the truth.
I like a natural girl, like a girl. Like, I don't want. I'm trying to say this without being insulting.
You don't want a social media girl.
I don't want a social media girl.
Because think about it. When you see stuff like that on Instagram, Twitter, and ladies, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But when you go on social media and you see shit like that, that's because social media are trying to set standards as to how your life is supposed to be.
And I don't think you can trust a girl like that either, because she was looking for everybody else's validation. Shout out Aisha Curry. You feel me?
So if you look on social media and you see girls, they like, oh, my life is not like that. Oh, my life seems boring. Mm-hmm. Now they get depression and shit because they're like, oh, my life is not popping like this. So yeah. I'm boring as hell. Like, don't feel like that. It's not the truth. Y'all got your own thing going on. Don't let this social media shit trip y'all out, because you are who you are. people just want to see that shit on camera, and they judge to see if it's boring or not.
Yeah.
But it's your life.
I will say this to all you males out there: look out, because your boy just took some fire pics.
Oh yeah, coming soon.
Your boy took some. Your boy took some fire pics.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chill for the angles.
Yeah, you know.
This man, I fucking went out there. I'm like, man, let me get a regular picture, man, just a couple pictures, right? He's like, motherfucker just snaps and it starts fucking going this from angle. Motherfucker's going left, right, up, down. Motherfucker was on the roof at one point. I don't know how to get up there. And he just snapping pics. So shout out to all you males out there, because your boy's coming for you. I got some fire pics on the way. I think I'm gonna post them tomorrow.
Shit, do your thing
for Memorial Day weekend.
Do your thing.
You know what gives me anxiety?
What?
Is when I go on Snapchat and I see Memorial Day weekend parties. Like, to be specific, and I'm not racist because I'm a black individual myself. Mm-hmm. Okay, you know this. You see my skin?
Yeah, I see
it's black.
I understood.
When I go on Snapchat and I see like black pool parties, that shit is wild, son. Is that not wild as fuck?
Man, hey, I'm from Louisiana, dog. So
you motherfuckers be wild. You motherfuckers be passing the mutton around and shit, eating mutton and all that,
and the breast, all that just getting.
I mean, God,
around.
I'm talking like because like the pool, right? Only like 3 motherfuckers in the pool. They're about 200 motherfuckers surrounding the pool.
They just dressed. They ain't even dressed for the pool.
Fucking Lord forbid the baby comes on and fucking everybody start fucking just backing that shit up. Motherfucker eat mutton. Girl hit fucking busting her ass cheeks, hit the mutton out of his head. She go flying in the pool.
Like, that's my mutton.
That's my mutton, girl. Mutton. He like, damn, I can't get mad because she black though. Shout out my black queens out there, man. Look, man. God, yeah, so send your resume in. Rejectspodcast33 at gmail.com.
You know, Instagram is chillxcv. We ain't forget about those resumes, ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the resumes, baby. We need at least 4 pictures.
At least 4.
It can be any picture. We're not asking for booty pictures because we respect y'all.
Exactly. This is
a
respect. Your liking.
My man Show's looking for a genuine relationship, girls. He's not looking to hook up and break up. He's looking for that genuine relationship. My man's going to take you to Rudy's in Oak Cliff, and then he's going to take you to the studio after.
Oh, good.
So, send them in, ladies. Other than that, man, listen. Since we're on this topic, I want to get into it because we got some disrespectful ass motherfuckers out here, son.
Ooh, let's go. What's good?
Let me tell you what I mean by disrespectful. Look, son. If you a single male, okay, and you think that you can just fucking go on Instagram and then hop into some girl's DMs that got a man's, that advertises her man's all over her profile, has her man's in the bio, right? Even added the motherfucker in the bio just so you know, right? Got a cross with the fucking Bible verse on that shit, right? And let me say this: I'm not talking off personal experience. I'm just talking off homies' experiences, right?
All right.
But how dare you, motherfuckers, man, come and slide into these girls' DMs that are in relationships? What in your right fucking mind? Who do you think you are? You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking
you
crazy,
disrespectful
man.
Motherfucker, dude. Every one of you dudes that slide into a girl's DMs that got a man's and advertises her man's, you deserve to go one-on-one with her man. That's how it should be. So you be like, hey, what's up, baby girl? P.S. I'm ready to go one-on-one with your man's. Right? Because this is disrespectful as fuck.
So that's a different... Okay, I'm looking at it from a different perspective.
I'm not talking about you slid in, you're like, oh, she got a boyfriend. No, I'm talking about...
So we're talking about somebody like, just like, for example, like somebody that you've never met, but you've known this, but you see their social media.
Even if you fucking know them. And that's even more disrespectful if you know the girl and you know the boyfriend and you've been around them before and then you slide in.
Yeah.
Son. That's hands.
True.
That's hands.
That's true. I mean,
there should be a filter blocker on Instagram that when you send a message to a girl's DMs with a man, the Instagram messages you back. That's hands.
So just the emojis.
That's hands. Just hands. Like, that's and then there's the emoji hands. You know what I'm saying? And then the boyfriend gets a notification, you have hands.
Like, what the hell?
You're like, oh, damn, I got to go fight.
Yeah. What's the location,
But
dog?
it's just like, you know, and like I'm guilty of like messing with a female that has a man. But I've learned from those experiences. So that's why I'm talking about it, right? I'm not no innocent pup on these streets. I've been on these streets.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? I've been around town. I've been to Chinatown. You know what I'm saying?
Bars, okay.
Son, I'm telling you, I'm a poet. Nick the poet.
Nick the poet, ladies and gentlemen. Nick the poet.
Listen. Stop disrespecting these men out here, dude.
Man. Hey, and also, well, it's the same thing with chicks too, man. Like, if you know, like, if y'all got like problems in y'all relationship, just keep it to yourselves.
Yeah.
Don't tell other people about it, because then they start getting the idea. They like, okay.
Dude, listen. I'm glad you said that, dude. I'm so glad you said that. Because listen, I preached them out about this. If you're in a relationship and you got problems, right? You dealing with some shit. Keep that motherfucking shit to yourself. Don't go fucking texting your homegirl saying he did this, he in a mood, he did this to me. Because
now guess what? Now she finna think, okay, now I got somebody. Don't worry, girl, I got somebody for you.
Not only do I have to deal with you, I gotta deal with your fucking stuck up ass friend now. Girl, he ain't shit, girl.
I got somebody for you.
Yeah, he ain't shit, girl. He hit you, didn't he? Like what? He just saying all he said was go away. Oh my God. I'm glad you said that, dude. Because I fucking hate that shit.
I've seen it before.
She's done that before where she's like texted one of her friends, been like, he's in a mood. And I seen it and I go, what the fuck is wrong with you? What? You got to keep that shit tight, son.
Yeah, man.
You got to keep that shit tight.
You have to keep it tight.
But but from what you were saying about the females hopping in the dudes' DMs, that's a whole different ball game. Oh
yeah, it's totally different. Yeah. If you jumping in, that means you looking for it. That means okay.
And I tell you what's been fucking up the game is, you know, on Instagram when you go to someone's story, all you have to do is swipe up and react to that hoe. You ain't gonna send a message or nothing. You just react to that hoe.
Yeah.
Disrespectful. Like I said, you know what? Next time you swipe up, there ought to be hands on there. Just send the hands. Just let them know. Just let them know.
Waiting for a response or some shit like that. Like, what's up with the hands, bro? You just waiting for it. Then you see accept. You like, oh, I'm ready. You got the son. Keys and everything. You just ready. Meet this nigga.
You know, I had this topic. I had this topic down there, but since we're talking about hands, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on it.
All right.
So I seen this video the other day of this police officer, and he was handling this dude, right? This older, not older man, he's about our age. Motherfucking cop takes this dude down, okay? And I mean, it's your everyday police brutality video. You know, nothing fucking new. You know, it's another day in the United States, and the dude's like not even like really like not even like really like going after the cop. All of a sudden, you see the cop just go fucking bah. But to start wearing this dude's face, right?
Damn.
And then as I seen that happen, it hit me, right? Cops can't wrestle, okay? Because if cops could wrestle, they wouldn't be out here killing motherfuckers. They wouldn't be out here beating the shit out of motherfuckers. So they're like, I can't wrestle this dude. I can't take him down, so I'm gonna beat the shit out of him and just punch him in the fucking face. Have you ever seen that movie, The Last Watch? With the white dude and the Mexican dude, and they're in Los Angeles, California. It's just them two. I've
heard. You know what? I've seen some of it. I know.
Yeah. There's a part in there where they go to this black dude's house, right? The Mexican, the white guy, and he like tells. I don't know what. I forgot the concept of it, but the dude had like a warrant or something, right? So the Mexican dude goes in there and he's like, hey, maybe I take you in. And the black guy's like, I ain't going in. He was like, I'll fight you before I go in. And the Mexican dude is like, oh, you want to fucking go down? So the Mexican cop takes his belt off, right? He goes, you beat my ass. He goes, you win. I'll let you go. He goes, but if I win, you going in, right? So they just go one mano a mano, and there's another cop there. Other cop just backs off in the corner, right?
So he's just chilling in the back.
He's just chilling in the cop, like,
hey.
cause like these two have been partners for so long. He know, like he's done this before.
Okay, I feel
so
you.
he just backs up. This ain't no police brutality. I think this is how it should be all the time.
He got an ass whooping.
No. So listen. So the other cop goes in the corner, right? And then the Mexican cop throws hands with the black guy. They go at it, son, knocking over shit, beating the shit out of each other, right? Finally, Mexican dude fucking crosses dude, right? Knocks him the fuck out. He sits back, grabs the cuffs, and he throws him at the black guy. Black guy cuffs himself, takes him in.
Stupid
respect.
ass.
But later on in the movie, the cop, that Mexican cop, was on that street, right? And he was in trouble or something. And that same black guy came around the corner and seen him, and his homies was about to gang up on him, on the cop. And then the black guy was like, no, he's cool. Respect. You see what I'm saying? But you see the respect level there, right?
Yeah, because they handle. See, bro.
That's man shit.
Would you believe me, bro, if I told you that there are some people out there that are in authority clothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have that position, law enforcement, but they handle things differently.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
Yeah, there's some cops out there that handle things differently, but, you know, everybody say that, you know, fuck this and fuck that. Yeah. But, you know, there's always a reasoning behind that.
So my point to that was like, these cops don't know how to wrestle, so they just shooting motherfuckers and beating the shit out of them.
Right.
What should happen is they should, and this is, I'm just throwing this out there, but they should fucking go up to these motherfuckers, right? Be like, hey, take their belt off, like, let's throw down, baby. You win.
Yeah.
If you win, you ain't going in. If I win, you're taking your ass in. And the thing is, if you challenge the cop and you lose, that's an extra 5 years.
Damn, 5 years.
So you can either surrender and go take your less minimum sentence, or you can throw hands. But if you lose, that's an extra 5.
So you getting your ass smacked, and you finna go to jail,
and that's an extra 5.
And that's an extra 5.
Yeah,
damn.
I think it would lower police brutality.
You think so?
I've seen videos where cops are like, fuck it, and they just start throwing hands at the motherfucker. Because, hey, there's no way I could be a cop, son.
No, I can't.
Because as soon as motherfucker be like, you pussy. All right, hey, what's up? I'll be like, fuck the gun. I'll throw the gun. I'm like, let's go. Just throw hands, son. And then there's no way I'd be. There's no way. They
gonna be like, what the fuck? They gonna run away and shit. Like, hey, guys, look at this shit. This nigga threw his gun down.
There's no way I could be a cop, dog. There's no way.
I can't be.
I ain't got the patience for that shit. I'd be dealing with some crackhead. He'd be like, fuck you. Start throwing mutton at me and shit. Like, where the fuck you get the mutton from?
Yeah, like, I'm about to drop kick you stupid ass as soon as I go to. I'm finna.
See, but that's the other thing is like they're like cops are scared. Like they're like cops are scared, right? It's like, gee, you're scared of a like there was this woman last week that got shot. She was like, I'm pregnant. Dude was wrestling with a big girl.
I know you seen that? I saw it. It was in Houston.
Yeah. Big girl, and the dude was wrestling her. Couldn't do it. Dude backs up like 5 feet, takes his gun out, and just pops this girl.
I saw that. Yeah.
It's like
that shit was crazy.
It's like, dog, you saw. So that means that motherfucker was scared.
He must have been because he was getting wrestled.
Scared. Scared is like, and then. Boom! Scared isn't like, oh, let me back up 5 feet, take my fucking gun out, and then pop this fucking girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy. Excuse me, my bad. Ooh. It just feels like sometimes they just feel like they're in a position to where, okay, I'm in danger. That means that I can use this ability just because I feel like I'm in danger.
Yeah.
But if you got them hands, you ain't got work. Come on, bro. It's a pregnant woman.
It's a pregnant woman, son.
Why?
Say, hey, I will knock the pregnant woman the fuck out.
Like if you got beef and you grabbing me and
shit. Before
I
shoot her, dog. If you a policeman and a girl like wrestling you to not be arrested, anything fair game, son. I'm grabbing titties. I'm grabbing a girl by the titties, slinging this girl. Whack!
She finna fly. Arms just like this and shit.
Titties just in the same angle. Shout out to my black queens, man. We respect y'all, man.
You know what I'm
I told Mal we're gonna make that like a thing. Like telling my black queen. Cause like last podcast I was talking about something. I don't know what I was talking about, but all out of nowhere I was like, shout out my black queens, man. We respect y'all.
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was.
Shout out to my white queens too, man.
Yeah.
And the Mexicans and the Indian. All you queens.
Asian,
Malaysian,
Nubians,
Caucasian. You say Peruvians?
Nubians.
Oh, I'm Peruvian.
The Nubian goddesses.
I don't know what Nubian is.
Damn it! You had to pull my card. I don't even.
Like the Nubian queen.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
I've heard it. Yeah, that's what
I've heard that before. For her Nubian queen when they say my Nubians.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all, I love all of y'all. Just keep doing your thing and don't stop.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this question. Do you get anxiety?
Yeah.
What kind of anxiety do you get? Like, what situations is your anxiety all the way up?
Like being around people.
Yeah.
Because it's very unpredictable of how people act.
Yeah.
Especially how they acting around people too. Because anything is possible. You've seen shit before on social media. Things happen. So when I'm around a bunch of people, I'm just like, okay. Heart start pounding. My hands get just a little sweaty. Yeah. I can feel my heartbeat through my ears.
And
just
your eyes are everywhere. Your eyes are like this. Like who gonna fucking test me today?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Cause like you gotta look at it from my perspective. I'm 5'4", son. Right? Uh-huh. So like you gotta understand, like when I get into like a big crowd, right? Like these motherfuckers is like they think they can beat my ass, right? And so that's when I get on like I'm like out like dog. Please try to fucking do it.
Yeah, what's good?
Cause like you gotta understand from a little. I hate calling myself little man, but like from a smaller dude's perspective, when you get into a fight with a bigger dude. It's like anything goes, my guy.
It's like some movie type shit.
Like if there's a baseball bat next to me, you gonna get a baseball bat. If there's a chair next to me, you gonna get the chair. Like dog, if there's a bobblehead next to me, you gonna get this bobblehead to the head.
You gonna smack that.
So that's where my anxiety kicks in, cause like I always feel like if I get around a much people, they think that they think they can test me. Like they look at me like, oh, that's an easy win, right? But like, let me tell you, like, ain't gonna be no easy win, son.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna punch me 50 times in the goddamn head, I'm still gonna get up and throw shit at you, son. Cause like, all I gotta do is go, yeah, to the knee. You go, drop down, boom, right? Yeah. And then once you down, I ain't stopping.
That's it.
But I don't condone violence. Let me say that first off.
Yeah, I don't either.
This is if I'm in a life or death situation.
Yeah.
You know, you feel me? But like my anxiety comes from that also. When I get home around a whole bunch of people, especially when I'm with my girl, cause like these motherfuckers is ruthless out here, son.
That too, yo.
These motherfuckers is ruthless.
They don't.
If you think they give a shit, they don't give a fuck. My whole point to this conversation is, I think we had this conversation before, but anxiety wasn't like that big until like this year or like the beginning of last year.
Yeah, cause I guess it's cause people.
It's more accepted now. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's more accepted and people are starting to become aware of it.
See, and that's what I told you is I've always had anxiety, but I didn't know what it was.
Exactly.
So when someone put a fucking label on it, I'm like, oh shit. Mm-hmm. That's what that shit is. I thought I was just being a bitch. No. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. But you know, everything's got to be labeled. So it's just, it is how it is.
But if we're just figuring this shit out now in 2018, 2019, what do you think it was like back in the medieval days? When you didn't have the cell phone, you didn't have shit. Motherfuckers didn't even know what mutton was yet. You know what I'm saying? No Popeyes.
No Instagram.
No nothing. Not literally.
No
not even electricity in that bitch.
Chick-fil-A, none of that
like
shit.
You had a candle for light. You had you feel me? Like
you had a horse or you had feet.
Horse and feet.
That's pretty
That's
much
it. That's it. That's
Sandals.
It. That's it. And yeah, some Jerusalem cruisers, I like to call them. But like, think about like the anxiety back then, son.
Man.
Like you were sleeping in a dungeon, pitch black, nothing on, like nothing in that hoe.
I can't even imagine that. Like that's like night morning, like you're just thinking about what the fuck is gonna happen in this pitch black.
Like, hey dog,
dungeon.
Spring break, you trying to go over to fucking Jerusalem? It'll take us about 2 years, but we'll walk over there.
Yeah, we'll be there in time. You know.
Oh my god, I think that's the one thing that would not keep me from medieval times is they're like, hey bro, you want to go to so and so? It's gonna take us about 25 days to get there. How far is it? Oh, it's 3 miles. I'm like, oh my god. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta walk through all this shit. You're like, damn, I just want to get here.
How crazy that we came. And if you really think about how crazy that we came that from that to we're doing a fucking podcast right now, and you can listen to this while you're driving 8 hours away. It's gonna take you 2 days or 1 day
if you walking. But if you, that's crazy, man. How
you see what I'm
technology,
saying?
how everything evolves and shit, bro. That shit's crazy to me.
But like,
remember when Q was telling us about, time really doesn't exist?
Yeah.
You got to think about that. Like, just imagine if everybody had that mentality and people just started creating shit and inventing shit, and they just like, this is considered the future.
Yeah.
But you see how when they show us how the future is supposed to look like in cartoons and movies and shit.
Yeah.
And now it's
like the hoverboard, like in fucking Back to the Future, the hoverboard is like hovering, and we get these fucking shitty ass hoverboards with the fucking wheels on them.
Yeah, we got what them things called, the Heelys. We got Heelys and shit. The fucking shoes with the wheels on them.
Shout out to the Heelys, son. Them Heelys go hard. I used to cruise in the Heelys.
You just all got your hands in your pockets.
just looking at hoes like this. But no, shout out to Quentin, man, because he helped me a lot. And believe it or not, he really got into my head. And I was talking to Mallory about this, but like I think I told you before, but on Sundays, I hate Sundays. I'm gonna phrase that. I hated Sundays, right? Because I always looked at Sundays as like, oh, I gotta go back to work the next day, and I gotta start this week all over again. And then,
we was talking. Yeah,
and then I gotta go all the way to this. Since Q's been here and he told me about that, the only thing that matters is now. Because you always hear like, the only thing that matters is now, the only thing that matters, and you're like, okay, dude, like whatever.
Yeah.
But when he explained it like that, like how you can't go back to then. And how you can get to here, where you can go to A to Z without going A to B to C. When he explained that on Sundays now, I'm live, son.
Yeah,
I'm live, son.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what it is, but like
you don't know what's gonna happen
every Sunday, because like my Sundays are like my Saturdays now.
Yeah,
I'll wake up, I'll do my shit, go grocery, like do all my shit.
Like it's nothing.
But like I'm not thinking about the next day.
Yes, bro.
I'm not thinking about like, oh, I gotta go another fucking week. Because like, check it, you gonna have to go another week for the rest of your fucking life, son.
Exactly.
So when he was talking about that, like live in the now shit, I was like, and then the time travel shit, I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna live today, and then Monday through Friday, I'm just gonna time travel that shit because it's gonna go by like fucking that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then boom, here we are, Friday. I'm back.
You set your mind towards something and you just act like you have it, but even though you don't have it, when you tell your mind that you do have it, your body it'll already tell yourself, okay, you can get through this shit.
Yeah. So shout out to Q, man, for changing my perspective on this shit, baby.
Q, dog.
He gonna be back next week, baby.
Yeah, Q, you'll be here, dog. We're gonna make sure everything's straight for you, bro.
Look, man, let's take a break. Before we do, let's cut to let's come back to that funky beat. Smooth. Shout out to Armor Sound for the beat. Modern Jake's podcast will be back after these flowy beats.
Yeah.
Back, Modern Jake's podcast, episode 33, baby. We're back. Shout out Chills in the studio.
Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Look, man, I'm at work today, and shout out to all my homies at work, the Hispanics out there. Hola. That's about all I know, really. But dude, my thing is like with like Hispanic people is like they always assume I can talk Spanish and shit. So they're like, "Hola, ¿qué pasó, mijo?" I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "Oh, yes, no español." I'm like, "No, dude, this English." Like, "Oh, mijo, you need to learn español." I'm like, "Nah, man, this is fucking America, you know." But yeah, I I feel what you talking about. Oh, ¿qué pasó, mijo? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? I'm like, hey, look, hey, this is America. Have you seen the little kid? You see a little kid in the Chinese shop, and he's like, where my motherfucking change at? And the kid's like, you said something about? And the guy's like, I gave you your change back. He's like, motherfucker, talk English. This is America. But like, hey man, hey, shout out my dude Alejandro, man. We got a new guy at work, and it's crazy how you think you know people, but you don't know them, right? Yeah. Cause like he's a new guy, talks fluid ass English and shit, and I'm not talking to him shit. And he's like, yeah, I moved here from Mexico in 2010. I'm like, God damn. Yeah. So Spanish was his first language, right? Right. And he was talking about how the reason that they came down here is because the fucking drugs was getting heavy down there. Really? Like the cartels and shit was getting crazy. So you hear on the news and shit. You hear on the news and shit like the cartels and shit like you're like, what? No, he was like, them shits is down there, son.
Yeah, I've always wondered about that shit.
Yeah,
like
so
how is like I don't even want to talk about it. Shit, fuck it. Cause I've seen that shit, bro, and they do things differently than how you see it. How we handle shit.
Well, shit, fucking shout out Chapo's son. That motherfucker wildin'. That dude wildin', son.
What you mean?
Like he just a wild motherfucker. Like if you talk shit about him, he'll come after you.
Yep.
Yeah, but he gonna come after the Modern Days podcast episode 33.
Don't say that.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out you, Chapo's son. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Chapo.
Next.
Hey, that fool Chapo on trial.
For real?
For the 20th time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yo, I'm tripping.
You didn't tell that motherfucker broke out of prison?
Yeah, bro.
It's like, dog, don't even lock him up.
Yeah,
you know he gonna get out.
Yeah, like.
The motherfucker, the last time he got out, he went to the toilet, lifted up the toilet, and then just hopped down in the tunnel.
What the fuck?
Did you know that? Yeah. They show video of him they have video. They're watching the dude in the cell, right? He goes around to go take a piss, right? And there's like a mini wall. All of a sudden, he like squats down, motherfucker never come back up. He lifted the toilet up and they built a tunnel under there for miles.
Damn. So his motto is when there's a will, there's a way for real.
No, he's getting out. You cannot stop him.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, bro, throughout the course of the past 2-3 years, that's all I've been hearing about is he's breaking out.
He gets out.
He broke out again.
He gets out.
I'm like, damn, bro.
And like the thing about him is like it's not like he's like an exotic looking dude. He looks like fucking Roberto down the street. You know what I'm saying? Selling corn and shit. Like that's Chapo. Shout out Chapo, man.
Hey, man.
We respect you, man.
Yeah, we chilling, bro. We good, bro.
Who was a better drug guy, El Chapo or Oh, my mind just went blank, son. Who was the other guy that sold the cocaine?
Pablo
Escobar.
I don't know, man.
If you had to pick one guy, right? Like you're like the head drug guy, right? And you had to have either one El Chapo come work for you, or you had to have Pablo Escobar come work for you. Who you picking?
Well, I mean, I'm not keeping score of their, of what they're making, but I say Pablo because I heard more of Pablo. I heard more about him when I was younger. So yeah, I've heard stories about how Pablo used to run things.
Well, Pablo was in the shits.
Yeah,
like he was in the shits doing it.
He was in the shits.
But Chapo was a henchman before he was a head guy.
Yeah, and that's the thing though. Like he was muscle.
Like Chapo ain't no bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Chapo was fucking dudes up before he became the head guy.
But that's the thing though. Like I don't know, bro. From me hearing from Pablo when I was younger, I had to say Pablo.
Yeah. I might take Chapo, man, because if he gets locked up, he gonna get out.
Shoot, he gonna make sure you straight.
But like, I feel like now, like when they pop up on Pablo, he don't even run. He's like, all right, motherfuckers, take me in. Shit, I'm gonna get out next week.
Exactly. He stay behind the scenes. He like, I get my money. I'm like, shit, hey, I fuck
so
with it.
When Chapo went to trial, his wife and his girlfriend was there, right? And his wife was like pointing at his girlfriend and shit, and his girlfriend was like crying and shit. Shout out Chapo, man. But I do think, to lead off that, I do think the United States of America is falling apart.
Why you say that?
Just because they got that when they passed that abortion law in Alabama, so that the new law is that you cannot have an abortion in Alabama, and any doctor that performs the abortion gets 99 years in prison. Okay.
What?
Now, like, my thing is, like, we're going to, like, birth these kids out, right? To have no fucking food, no money. Parents is struggling, working fucking 5 jobs to make fucking ends meet with these kids, right? The kids have nothing else to do but to fucking sell drugs to fucking make money because they can't get no goddamn job because they're fucking young as shit, right?
Wait a minute. I just thought about something.
Go ahead.
So let's say you come in, God forbid, you know what I'm saying, you come in contact with somebody who has a STD or a HIV.
Yeah.
You get in contact with that, you end up getting it, but she becomes pregnant. Does that mean that the child is going to have HIV or any type of STD?
That's a good question.
Because
should I look that up?
Yeah, you can't. You should, yo, because I just thought about it.
What should I look up? If you...
Yeah, like if somebody has HIV or STD and you birth a child, is that child gonna have the same disease? Because do you think a child? Can you imagine telling that child you have to try to plan a speech to this child as he or she gets older, and you have to tell this child you have STDs or HIV, and you ain't even had sex yet?
Because I know I don't know him personally, but I know people can be born with HIV.
But how do you plan a speech to that child when they get to a certain age and tell this child you have HIV or some type of STD because of this person?
Right.
But you're telling me that abortion is becoming illegal, so you want to birth a child that has these, I want to say,
if it has HIV, you can't abort it.
Yeah, and it's
now
like
the kid's gonna have fucking HIV for the rest of his life.
And now this kid is gonna be bullied. You got this and that, and guess what? Now this kid is into a depression and don't want to live no more.
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. And like I said, they can't fucking support themselves, so they get into a fucking line of trouble. And like the crazy thing to me is like these prison systems are ran off. If the prison, I didn't know that prison was a business until like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought prison was like government funded.
Nah, everything.
No, there's like a dude that owns the prison and makes money off motherfuckers going in there. Yeah. It's fucking nuts, dude.
That's just like when you look at like the presidents and the Secretary of Defense and all of that shit. Those are all different departments for different businesses.
Yeah. It's just like there's a dude right now in Los Angeles, California, on top of the fucking hill in a big ass fucking mansion, and he owns that prison that you sitting in and rotting in right now.
Yep.
That is so fucking crazy to me, dude.
Everything here is just ran by somebody.
It's just like, but back to the abortion thing. It's just like we telling people who we can bring in and bring out of the world. You know what I'm saying? You know how when the mom's like, I brought you in, I can bring you out. You know what I mean? You're like, nah, bitch. Not no more.
I'm already here.
Yeah. But it's just like, oh my, it's just so scary. We're only in 2019. And look, I ain't trying to sound like no woke motherfucker. Like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that to change, because ain't shit you can fucking do. But at the same time, it's just like, it's scary to fucking think what's gonna happen in like 10 years. If we were where we at now, what do you think we're gonna be in 10 years, son?
Bro, that's like what I was telling you earlier about how all these movies and games, they depict how the future is supposed to look. Like they said we were supposed to be in some fucking future, some type of galactic cities and stuff in 2020.
Flying cars, high-rise buildings, and shit like that.
All of this shit. They said this shit was supposed to be in 2020. It's 2019. We ain't seen none of that shit. The only thing we've seen that's been considered high volume in technology is those fucking robots. That's it. Those AIs.
And them robots scary, son, because I seen one leap like 20 feet and land on its feet.
And them that's not, bro, they are training these fucking robots.
Like, dogs, y'all ain't never seen iBot with Will Smith? iRobot with Will Smith?
Yeah, I seen
like,
it.
You motherfuckers don't learn, do you? Oh my!
You gonna get that one defect, but that's not even calculated. Like, what if we don't?
And they make sex robots now.
Yeah.
Like, wait till you fuck around, put your dick in that sex robot, and that fucking robot have a little malfunction, chop your fucking dick off while you're inside of it.
That's what I was finna say. And
you gonna learn, son.
You gonna learn. Just choke your stupid ass while you like, what do it do now?
Oh, let me ask you this. Let's get on this and then we'll end this thing.
All right, what's up?
Look, dude. I listened to this guy, and this dude had choked himself with a rope. Okay, like on the bedpost, he tied it up, choked himself, right? And he was beating his meat at the same time, right? Because that's like his thing. As he likes to get choked and beat his meat at the same time. Anyways, his wife walks in of like 10 years, right? Sees this dude beating his meat, choking himself, packs her shit up and leaves.
So what's your question?
I don't know what my question is. But like my thing is like why would you leave the dude that's like beating his meat and choking himself?
Well, I mean,
if you've been together for 10 years.
I mean, probably because of how the scene looked, maybe.
I mean, dude, you trying to bust his nut.
But I mean,
shit.
he might have been trying to kill himself at the same time. You mean you gotta think about it, bro? Like
bust a nut and around you bust his.
Bro, think about it. She probably like, what the fuck is this?
Nah, dude,
you trying to kill yourself?
My man was not trying to kill himself. My man was just trying to choke him out, lose oxygen, then bust a fat one.
So he's trying to choke both heads. Okay, I see what you're saying. That shit crazy, dog. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, he has his. I guess that's just his fetish. But I know about that though. Like some people, they like to be choked while they.
Yeah. I mean, I like to be not fucking strangled, but I like a little contact.
Yeah.
But like if she walked in on me doing that, she wouldn't even fucking hesitate. Like she would just walk in and be like, "What's up?"
So if you
she wouldn't give a fuck.
So if you had fucking rope tied around your neck,
right,
and you was trying to fucking strangle yourself while jerking turkey,
and
she just walks in and
she'd be like, "Hey."
Hell no.
She would not give a fuck, dog.
Bro.
I think he just got him the wrong woman.
Man, I guess so.
If you can't choke the chicken and choke yourself at the same time.
I guess if you ain't taking pictures for him, and I guess she ain't the one for you then, I guess. If she ain't taking pictures for you, cut her off then, I guess.
Hey, wise words from Chill the Poet. Look, man, we're at 45. You got anything else to say?
Instagram and Twitter is chillxcv.
What's your SoundCloud?
Don Chilleone. That it's like Corleone, but it's ChillEone. And check out my shit. Positive vibes to everybody. Much love to the homie Matty Ice. He lost a loved one recently. So hey, much love to you, bro. If you need anything, you know what I'm saying, Armasan got you. Just keep pushing, bro. Stay strong. And, we here.
Look, man. Episode 33, Modern Music's podcast. Got some other projects that we're talking about in the works. Hopefully we can make it happen. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Hey, ladies, don't forget about y'all
resumes. Ladies, send in your resumes.
Yes, this music is gonna be jumping. I know it is. So just put
that's
your
what I was
faith
trying to tell these people is like, y'all, you ain't fucking with the kid right now, but as soon as the kid get popping, you're
man. Hey, bro, look. I'm trying to give y'all a chance, you know what I'm saying? Because once shit start booming.
Hey, because as soon as folks in the back of the bins get hot, number one on the radio, and you hear me in the background, just fuck your bitch in the bin. You're like, oh, shit, that's nigga shit. Nah, no more, dog.
Bro, wait till people start seeing like the venue change in the podcast.
As soon as Drake hit Chill Up for a single.
Man, be like, hey, bro, you think you can pull up to the podcast for a quick 30
minutes? He gonna pull up the podcast, man. OBO Radio gonna join with the Modern Music podcast.
Like, Chill made it happen. I mean, what's going on? Shit.
Shout out Swisher. Got his shirt on. Dashboard.
Yeah. Hey, fuck with me, dog. I like them shirts, bro.
We're gonna try to make that happen.
Yeah,
we're gonna try to make that happen.
Make some shit going on, man.
Hey, Modern Music's podcast, episode 33. YouTube, Modern Music's podcast. SoundCloud, Modern Music's podcast. Now you can take your dick out and you can take your tits out because the Modern Music's podcast is about to be off your radio. This is episode 33. That's Chill. I'm Nick. We're out of here, baby. See you next week.
Yo.